hello everyone, welcome to the Astel team. Today we'll be having a sports discussion on the transfer topics pertaining to the Premier League specifically. Okay, so mainly we'll be focusing on the big six. So that's in this case the United, Chelsea, Liverpool,
Why did you start from
Tottenham.
United? Starts from the team that's the best among the rest.
Which is?
Liverpool.
Okay, by the way, this is Kobe.
Hi guys.
Okay, and you can clearly tell me that he's a Liverpool fan. United, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Tottenham, and Arsenal.
Liverpool and the rest.
In
the other G's.
In no specific order.
In no specific order, because you know your team is not good.
Which team is that?
Chelsea.
Well, how many league titles have you won again?
It's not about league titles. It's about current form.
Okay. To start with, as been well reported, Liverpool's main purchase of this transfer window has been David Nunez. He's a striker from Benfica. I think he's 22 or 23. How old is he?
23.
23. Said to be clinical. As to his first touch though, that's another thing. And Liverpool lost Sadio Mane to Bayern Munich. I can't say I'm sad about that though. That's on the Liverpool end. And City have the biggest transfer. City have had kind of the biggest transfer of the Premier League summer when they recently signed the long sought after top young striker.
Do you feel like there'll be a chance for any other team in the league now that Haaland is in City?
I don't think that really makes that much of a difference considering.
Why?
City is good. City is good all the same. I don't think it moves them because their main goal really is the Champions League. Maybe that will tip it. But I don't know. I don't really think that makes a bit of a difference. They are good. But maybe I'm a little biased because I don't really like Pep Guardiola.
So you notice that City create a lot of chances with every game they play.
No, I don't doubt that he will score. But as to it's causing them to win or lose, I don't know.
It's a different matter. Well, I personally feel like the changes that having a finishing talent like Erling Haaland would bring to City is that the more chances they create, they are going to increase the number of goals they score each match. Especially when it comes to really clutch situations like the game against Real Madrid.
So are you considering the league even before it starts?
I'm not conceding the league before it starts. I'm just letting you know that it's going to be a lot tougher for a lot of other clubs to compete. Okay, especially now that they have a proven clinical striker. You know how City was when they had Aguero, right?
Did they win every league title?
They didn't win every league title, but come on, like there's a difference. You can tell when you have a finisher in your front three and when you have, just playmakers running up and
all
down.
of this is skills. The main thing is they did not win every single league title, so I don't think it's the end of the league just because they bought Erling Haaland.
So there's a possibility.
Yes.
There's still hope.
Yes.
All right. That's
like I'm shocked that I have to say this for a Liverpool fan who was second was chasing City to the very end.
We've been second three different times, lagging City by a single point.
Maybe this
it gets frustrating.
Maybe this mentality is why you've won one league title in 30 years. Possibly. You never know. Yeah, so that's City. So City, in addition to Erling Haaland, have gotten Calvin Phillips from Leeds United. He's supposed to be one of the top English CDMs.
Why the air quotes?
I tend to not trust English players like that. Quality English stacks.
Is it because of how the media treats English talent?
English media, not the general media. The rest of the media in Europe does not really regard English talent, but the English, I think it's more of a balance. The English media tends to overrate them. The rest of the world tends to underrate them. So it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, because I feel like other media from across the world don't really give English talent the kind of props they deserve.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's somewhere in the middle. So, but for me personally, I don't think Calvin Phillips is that. I think he's a good bat. Okay, he adds to City's numbers.
I saw him a few times in England's matches, and he was quite excellent.
Who did England face again? Yeah, so those are the three major transfer topics from City, Liverpool. Chelsea have not officially signed anyone yet. We are said to be after every single person on the European continent. But
said to be after, but nothing concrete.
As to what
some
will say Sterling has been confirmed, but I personally would wait to see it officially confirmed by Chelsea if I believe it.
Yeah, how do you feel about Sterling transfer or the supposed Sterling
I'm indifferent about it. The English media will believe Sterling is all that. I'm more like somewhere in the
middle. The second coming of Christ.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm kind of indifferent. Sterling is basically a process of confirmation. Rafinha, Chelsea has agreed with Leeds United. I think it's supposed to be a 60 million deal, but the personal terms between the player and the team has not yet been agreed upon because the player is said to be waiting for Barca's end Barca's bid. But Leeds wants Barca to match Chelsea's bid at the very least. Else, Rafinha is not allowed to go to Barca. And currently, Barca is sort of in a financial mess.
They are not in any position to match any bid.
But they are said to be bringing in new money, so we wait to see. Yes, so Rafinha, no problem. It's still on Chelsea. Rafinha, Sterling, yes, Ronaldo. There's a rumor going around that Chelsea is considering signing Ronaldo. I personally, again, I am indifferent about it. I know it's Ronaldo. Ronaldo is one of the greatest footballers and exceptional finisher. But I don't know. I think I don't want a player who might act like a traffic cone when we are defending. So I don't know. Maybe he might actually work more when it comes to Chelsea. But I don't know. Because we'll not always be attacking. So that's the question.
That's the slightest way of saying Ronaldo doesn't track back.
Yeah.
If that was ever done.
But it's not nice. I say it's a traffic one. Okay, so now to Tottenham, the team everybody seems to be hyping, and I don't get why.
Excellent business.
Okay.
Excellent business.
When they get onto the pitch,
come on. Well, there's Kane, there's Son, there's Kulusevski, and they've already formed a really good partnership.
There was Kane, there was Son, there was Kulusevski, and they played Chelsea last season 4 times. They not score a single goal, and did not draw any match. They lost all. So
why don't you rate Tottenham?
I don't know. It's just that I think initially I used to be scared of them. I just come to realize that there's something inherently wrong with that club. I don't know how to pinpoint it, but it's something inherently wrong with that club. I don't know what it is. It's like City in the Champions League. Yeah.
They always seem to be challenging for the title.
Challenging for what?
And then after
challenging for what title?
For the title.
When?
There was a time when Chelsea was leading the pack.
No, but we're always leading by like
and you were leading
the closest they came was like 6 points.
They were 6 points behind.
That was
6 points is not a lot. Come on.
That was
6 points is not a lot for a time. It was in December, January. 6 points is not a lot.
It wasn't December. January was Liverpool that was chasing us. Before money went to
AFCON. Oh my god.
So Tottenham 6 players. I don't know, maybe I may miss some of them. We have Bissouma, which I think was that of all their signings.
Brilliant.
That in my opinion was the best, especially for that course. There's only a question mark on the rape issues. As to that, it's still in court, so we don't know. I don't know what to come of that. But hopefully. I don't know if I should say hopefully, but we just leave that to the court to decide. So that may have affected his price. But as a player on the pitch, he's an excellent player. Perisic also excellent. He's also an excellent left wing back to add to the depth. So you have Perisic, Bissouma. So they have him, and then they'll have Perisic in addition, which is a good addition. So that's Perisic, Bissouma. Yes, they got Fraser Foster from Southampton. He's also a good backup goalkeeper.
Experience in the league.
Experience in the league as well. They recently signed Clement Longley on loan from Barcelona. I think it's a 1 year deal. I don't think there's an option to buy. No. United, we have
pretty much the same as Chelsea.
Basically, no, but they have actually made a sign. They've confirmed someone. Who? Malasia or Malakia or someone from Feyenoord. And Ten Hag, their new coach, really understood the Dutch league, so he can't blame him. He's going for what he knows. So yeah, I think that's on the United front.
He said he doesn't like Ronaldo because he doesn't track back.
Yeah, so I think I'm not the only one who thinks it's a traffic cone. But that's another thing. And so we have, and Ronaldo is said to be to want to leave because United is not playing in the Champions League. Some United fans believe it's an act of betrayal, considering he was part of the team that got them to Europa League. Considering that the last season they were second without him.
But do you guys really expect Ronaldo to play in the Europa League? A player of his caliber. Come on. It's not going to happen, man.
Again, I think that discussion is.
Oh my god, the Messi pass will have his head.
They've already started. And people are already laughing at him that he's always jumping ship because he always did that thing with
Juve. Yeah.
And on the very last day, they made it to the 4th position, and then he eventually did jump. So Ronaldo wants to leave because United will be playing in the Europa League. Some people are
I fully support him.
Some people are against that. No, I think it's because United is going to play in the Europa League. The reports are that he thinks United is not matching his ambition in transfer window, but as to that's another thing altogether. I don't think transfer window is over. So if anything, I don't believe you should be wanting to leave right now. But what do I know? So that's on United. They don't really sign it up. There's the whole issue of Frankie de Jong and how Barca is the pain of everyone's transfer window at the moment because they don't have money and they seem to make demands and posturing as to which players leave, which players not leaving, buying players. People are buying Munich is said to be wondering if Barca will be here in 2 years' time. So they want all their money up front if they are to purchase Lewandowski, 50 million euros. Barca was paying installments. There's a whole what do you call it when it comes to Barca. So Frankie de Jong is is also another player that Barca may consider selling. But right recently, Juan Laporta said he does not want to sell. And so
and I don't see how he expects to do anything or buy anyone without selling anyone.
come on, Barca seem to have the best accountants apparently. So accountants. So yes, United have their hands a little tied when it comes to Frenkie de Jong situation. And also Anthony, they seem to be looking after Anthony, the Ajax star. He spent about a season at Ajax. He was really well. Rates him about 80 million euros. United is going to be about 60 million euros. It was just one season. I don't know if I don't know if 80 million euros is really worth it for Anthony. But
Looking at the market currently and how much Ajax may have felt like other teams rinse them of some of their star players, it's
grabbing back when you buying for like 20 million. It's just English Premier League tax. Anthony is not worth it.
Prem tax.
Haaland scored like what 40 or 37
40 goals.
And he went for 18 million, please. Premier League tax. And finally we come to Arsenal. Arsenal also seem to be doing well in the business. They got one of City's good players, better players. Gabriel Jesus to be their new striker. Lacazette left Arsenal at the end of last season. So basically, that was just like a quick summary of the current transfer window, what's happening.
Quick fire question, off the top of your head.
Yes.
Who do you think is most likely to win the Premier League this season?
No, based on transfer windows and based on previous outcomes, I would say City. That's the obvious choice.
But you still believe that there's hope for other teams?
Oh yes. But yes, who is the most likely City? Okay, you can think what you want.
Do you think Chelsea will win
It's
this?
possible. I mean, I'm waiting to that.
I'm a little faith, man.
No, I'm saying it's possible. I'm waiting to see what happens in that transfer window. It's true. If we get delayed, if we get delayed and we get another centre back and we
replace
Rudiger and Christensen. And we get maybe we get who again? A good midfielder. I hate Jorginho. I'm sorry. I know sometimes fans like Jorginho. I don't like Jorginho. He's too slow for me. We need someone to replace him. Kante is also reaching that point. So we need someone to replace the legs that Kante provides as well. Gallagher is good in that regard, but at the back he's not going to be asked where you play. That's another thing. We have some young players who actually really good and can fit into the team. I'm waiting to see. I'd like to see what happens during the preseason. So yeah, Chelsea could win, but at the moment, who is most likely? City. And your thoughts? Who is most likely?
Well, I'm going to be biased. They say Liverpool. I'm saying that because now we have a target man.
The Lukaku.
The Lukaku. The one with the superior finishing.
And by the worst first touch.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
With Liverpool.
Doesn't matter.
With Liverpool.
I feel like our style of play is going to change. I'm hoping that Klopp goes along to experience or experiment a little bit more with the 4-2-3-1 that we used to have. In the sense that we'll be dropping Bobby Firmino into a 10. For some matches we weren't playing a 4-3-3. Early 16, 17. No, 16. Long time crowd. Gengen press times.
Who was waiting? Was it Chan?
We're playing Chan Henderson and then Lallana in the pocket. And we're having Coutinho and then
Mane.
Okay. Right, this has been Kobe and Kwame from the Astel team. See you guys same time next week.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.